Hey everybody, NecroVMX here. I'm outside right now. Need a little fresh air. It's very warm out today. I wanted to do this kind of update video with you guys and sort of let you know what's been going on and tell you about some changes in the schedule for video uploads. So basically, there's been two reasons that I haven't done videos the past few days when I normally would have, and that you notice that I've been taking days off more often than not because things have been hectic and everything. Part of it is that I recently moved, and I didn't really tell anybody about that. That was sort of a quiet thing that I did because it's really not anyone's business except who I choose to tell. But part of it was I was preparing to move and like packing and moving and doing all that shit on top of, like two jobs and YouTube and a personal life and everything. So there's that. Another thing is that my schedule has changed at work. Basically, when I was doing for the past few months or so, and it was working, was doing videos 4 days a week on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and because it was all centered around my days off. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I was doing videos, and then Sunday and Monday I would not do videos unless I really wanted to like do something different or special. And then the last day would the Tuesday would be like the VMX show. Or like when VMX show, when this season ends, it'll be Gamers Encyclopedia, and then when that ends, there's something else. Forget if I announced that yet or not. So anyway, that's not really working anymore because my days off at work had changed to different days, and actually I'm going to go back to the old schedule. So from now on, videos, request videos, and like LPs and whatnot are going to be uploaded on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday and Saturday will be the days off, and Sunday will be the VMX show and whatnot. So I wanted to do this video to touch base with you guys, and I'm not really like wanting to like give you a tour of the whole place, but I will show you like my game collection since it has grown significantly since the last time I've shown it to you guys, and people ask about it and whatnot, and it's all more centralized and neater now. So I'm more willing to be able to show you off because I don't have to like bring the camera to like 5 different places. So let's go take a look. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is the GameCube collection. These are my GameCube games, and it doesn't really seem like a lot, but there's a hell of a lot of games in there because behind this row is another row of games, and the same thing goes for up there. And also it extends beyond the borders. So there's over 200 games in there. I think it's like 250. And I know I haven't done GameCube collection updates in a while because I haven't been buying them because... and people ask me this all the time, like, why don't you do GameCube collection updates anymore? And the reason is because I haven't been getting any new games. And the reason for that is because they're harder to find now. You don't find them in GameStop. It used to be I can go into a GameStop and pick up like 10 GameCube games, like really cheap. But they've pretty much liquidated their entire stock. And, on the rare occasion that I do find a store that has GameCube games, well, they don't have anything I don't have. Now, one thing that's kind of bugging me is that these are not organized right now, and I will eventually be organizing them. I used to have them all alphabetized and shit. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing alphabetizing them again, because that's a huge pain in the ass. Especially, like, stuff like this. Like the Mario games. Where is it? I thought I just saw it. Okay, well, like Mario games, like, do you put it under M for Mario, or do you put it under S for like Super Mario Sunshine right there? And then there's this one, which is Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. Do you put that under D, or do you put them all together? I think it's just better to do it by series and whatnot, than alphabetizing. But anyway, that's the GameCube stuff. Actually, there's a few more in here. There's a few more GameCube games right here. Okay, so there's that. Let's take a look. So here's like the gaming area. There's the TV. Here I have the systems that are currently set. Well, that's my cable box, but the systems that are currently set up. We have the Wii, which is really cool. We have the Xbox 360, and you might notice I now have a Slim. I decided to upgrade. It's a much bigger hard drive, and I don't have to worry about it overheating and whatnot. And actually, underneath that is the PlayStation 2. And before you give me any shit about stacking them, The bottom of the Xbox 360 Slim doesn't have vents. The vents are on the side here, and the top. So the vents are actually all clear, and the PlayStation 2, the vents are all on the sides as well. So there's no big deal there. I probably going to get a Wii U soon, which is going to take up the third spot on my Actually, no, I'm going to get an HDMI splitter. Never mind that, because AV looks like shit on this television. If we come over here, you can see, I don't exactly have a lot of light here. Let's see if I could, well, that improved things some. Okay, this is where the bulk of the games are. These are all PSP games. The PSP is sitting on the couch behind me. And behind the PSP games are PlayStation 2 games, and there's 2 rows of them, as you can see. And this is all DS and 3DS. I don't have that many 3DS games. As a matter of fact, the only one right here is Code of Princess, which is not as good as I was hoping it was going to be. It's kind of like if you liked Guardian Heroes, it's kind of like that, but I didn't really like Guardian Heroes, so there you have it. And behind that is even more DS games, and behind that, you can kind of see it there. There's a bag which has all my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance stuff and Game Boy Color stuff in it, so there's that. Down here, this is all Xbox 360, which is probably the system that I have. Well, actually, the system I have the most of is GameCube and then PlayStation 2, but this is actually catching up with PlayStation 2. And behind all this stuff is more Xbox 360 stuff, and there's actually there's Injustice and Dragon Age, which is what I've been playing lately. And there's a bunch of Super NES games here. This is all PlayStation and Dreamcast, and behind that there's some Saturn stuff. The Saturn stuff isn't all unpacked yet, so that's why it looks blank back there. Okay, and I go down another level, and this is all Wii stuff. And I don't think there's anything behind it. I may be utilizing this space a bit better. I may be changing it so that there's stuff behind there, like, I don't know. I may move some of the Xbox games down here to make more room. I don't know how it's going to work. This one's mostly books, but you can see my Dreamcast is sitting there. It's non-functional. It doesn't work anymore. But I've been thinking about, I don't know, like maybe taking it apart and trying to repair it, because, like, what's the worst that can happen? Sit down here. Okay, now in this drawer, we have more Super NES games, and this N6, that's an AV switcher. This N64 games, there's my jumper cable. And behind there's some other accessories, like there's controllers and stuff back there, and AV switches and whatnot. And then in here, in this monstrosity, this just looks like a mess, but it's all controllers and accessories and wires and cords, and you know, and I'll be organizing it a bit better, but, you know, this is alright for now. The only reason I'm showing is that behind all that, you're not going to be able to see it, are NES games. So all my NES stuff is back there. So, yeah. So, you know, that was probably fairly interesting to at least a small percentage of you. For those that it was dull, why did you watch it? Seriously, what's wrong with you? But, yeah, it's Saturday right now, and I do work tonight, so I'm just going to be adopting the new schedule. So actually on Monday, I am going to be returning with new videos. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday will be off, and then Sunday will be the next episode of the VMX show. So I hope to see you guys then. If not, go watch something else. See ya.